Hollow Knight was one of 2017's most critically acclaimed indie games, being nominated for Best Debut Indie Game at the Game Awards 2017, nominated for Best Debut Indie Game at the Game Developers' Choice Awards in 2018, winning the Independent Game of the Year at the Australian Game Awards, and earning a 9.4 on IGN, 9 out of 10 on Nintendo Life, 10 out of 10 on Nintendo World Report, 92 out of 100 on PC Gamer, 8 out of 10 on PC Power Player, and having a 90 on Metacritic. And some people disagree. There's a lot to be said for Hollow Knight in terms of design, but I found the bosses too hard, and there's no way to dumb it down. So if you're not a hyperactive youngster, look out. This game is pure punishment and torture. Games are supposed to entertain players, but this game will punish you on every corner. Hornet boss is very unfair and unpredictable. Haven't beat her for 5 hours in a row. Hate this game from the very deep of my heart. Will follow the developers and will never buy a single game from them again. Mate, I really tried, but after 3 hours of not being able to beat that Hornet guy, it would only make sense to rate this game a 3. Sorry, sad lads. I really like this game. But the part jumping on the 1,000 legs bug spawned my ghost in the middle of the section, even though you always start at the beginning when dying, and because the game does not give you the option to travel to the bank at that part, I lost 900 geos. That's some dumb shit. This is not a Metroidvania. It's a Dark Souls as a 2D platformer. Awful game, with so many bad design choices that it has to be bad on purpose. I don't recommend anybody to play it. Visually one of the ugliest games I ever played. It feels like a student game or some amateur game. Definitely somebody with zero experience in game development. One of the worst games I've played this year. Game too hard and atmosphere too shallow to keep my interest. Nothing about the game's theme, story, atmosphere, or setting inspires me to keep playing. Even when I constantly die, the save points is often way far away from the area I'm stuck on. I end up getting stuck in one area too often. The game mechanics are too stiff to allow for any room for improving. The game will punish you for even existing or being around. Dull, forgettable soundtrack, graphics are an eyesore. The most enjoyable part was uninstalling the game. Wow, played a lot of games like Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight is the biggest S on Earth. Backtracking everywhere, boring gameplay, horrible combat system. Do always the same. I want my money game. Hollow Knight's story is not impressed. This is 2D side-scrolling game. I have nothing to say about the graphics. The character's ability is boring. I felt free in Ori and the Blind Forest more than Hollow Knight. This is a laggy, buggy, freaking mess with unavoidable attack. I won't recommend this game to anyone. If you want a hard but fair 2D game, go get Cuphead instead. At least you won't get fuck over because the enemies stun lock you to death or the control give up middle of a fight. Why people enjoy this game has become something that intrigues me, and Why people enjoy this game has become something that intrigues me and cannot understand yet. This monotonous, everlasting loop of a game made want to scream for a refund. I ultimately decided to eliminate any traces of this game on Mii console. Best decision I've made. I hate this game because the outlay of the map is annoy. The enemy is annoy, not challenge. Ton of complex map to explore is annoy. Overall, the game is annoy more than fun and challenge like Dark Souls. Do not buy. Honestly, as someone who's used to challenging games, I found Hollow Knight to be one of the worst. I found the challenge here to be gimmicky at best, with cheat invade, no way to get hit, enemies, damage mentioned, based on getting touch punches, enemies are very agile, have a long reach, even where you can overcome a difficult enemy short area. You start with a little bit of by learning from your mistakes and counter-directional attacks, heal spell, none of that here.